Rachel. Welcome back to my channel and welcome if you're new. In today's video, we're going to be decorating all around my house, like the title says, for the 4th of July. So that means we're going to put touches of patriotic decor in the living room, the dining room, the entryway, and my front porch. So without further ado, let's get right to the fun. We're starting with my entryway, and although this is a decorate with me video, I did go ahead and cheat and decorate this area off camera. And the reason for that is because it's just pretty typical of my usual. I did not bother to change out the barn picture, and I just have some pillows like usual, a lantern, a wreath, and of course I added that Let Freedom Ring sign. But we are going to decorate this little farmhouse table. It does get really dusty here. I assume because our wood furnace blows dust up through the stairwell. I found this wood box at a thrift store last year with the hopes of using it for the 4th of July. It's perhaps a smidgen large for this table, but I think I can make it work. And then I found this lantern at Hobby Lobby about a month ago. And to the lantern, I'm just going to add this eucalyptus wreath that I picked up from a local decor store to me. I should apologize for my very sad looking candle. In typical fashion, batteries are hard to come by in my house, especially when you have kids. But I sent my 10-year-old little guy on a mission and he found me a nice bright candle with some fresh batteries, so you'll see that in a minute. Then I have some Hobby Lobby baby's breath that I'm going to put in this bottle vase from the Dollar Tree. And then to that, I'm going to add these little American flags. You'll see that I use these constantly around my house for the 4th of July. And to be honest, if all you have is American flags to decorate with, that is perfectly fine. Now I'm going to move downward to the cubicles. These are kind of a challenge because they're very small. I don't normally style these vases empty, but in this case, I like the rustic look of the metal with the glass. And then I'm adding this red truck. I like the fact that it's so detailed. Can you see the little steering wheel in there? I think that is so cute. And then I'm using this star just to kind of bump up the sign that says Stars and Stripes Forever. And this is going to go in the middle cubicle. Now, since it's such a beautiful day, I decided to go out and do my front porch next. And if you're wondering, I did not do a spring decorate with me for my front porch. However, if you saw my spring home tour, I showed my front porch in the very beginning. But today, we're not going to be giving it a complete refresh. We're just going to be taking away some things, beginning with these rugs and adding in some patriotic touches. Here, I'm having a standoff with the dog. She's refusing to move so that I can sweep under her. What she really wants is for me to sit down on that bench and pet her because sometimes we have our mommy doggy time out here. I'm going to be layering some rugs. Both of these are from Hobby Lobby this year, and I purposely picked the red one instead of the blue one, hoping I could maybe use it for Christmas as well. I believe this pillow was from Dollar General a year or two ago. And then I picked up these medium-sized flags from Hobby Lobby. I really wanted them to be a bigger size so that they would pop nice against the flowers. So when we were in Dollar Tree the other day, my 10-year-old showed me these and said, "Wouldn't these look really cute on our cats?" And I thought, well, they would, but you know how that would go, right? But then I thought, I think it would look really cute on this little bear. If you've ever watched Tanya Moore Home Decor, she has a little dog that she changes out the bandana on, so that's kind of what gave me that idea. If you haven't seen her channel, by the way, I will link it for you. I'd love it if you would go over and check her out. Now we're back inside, obviously, and we're going to be starting in my dining room now. I'm really liking how my dining room decor turned out this summer, so I don't want to change out everything, but I'm going to change out a few things and add some patriotic touches again. If this is your first time finding my channel, I'm so glad you stopped by. My name is Rachel. I live in the woods of Wisconsin with my husband, 2 kids, a dog, and a lot of outdoor cats. I'm a pretty outspoken cat lover, and last fall our indoor cat passed away, unfortunately, and I have yet to find one to fill his shoes. And when I do find an indoor cat, after calling my mom, you guys will be the first people that I tell. As far as my channel goes, on it you'll find, of course, decor videos like this one, shop with me videos, videos that have to do with recipes and cooking and baking. Those are things that I love to do, and I love to make videos about them. So if that sounds like content that you might be interested in, I would love it if you would hit the subscribe button before you leave, because I would love to see you in those upcoming videos. In past years, I have used this little flag banner, but I decided to forgo it this year. Let me know if you think I should change my mind again about that. I'm still kind of on the fence.
You know I played for love, but it got me on my knees. Now's the time to reap what I've sown. Your words echoing in every single bone. So far out at sea, there's no cure for what you're telling me, and soon I'm on my way.
On this side of my dining room, I really like how everything turned out, but I am just going to make one small change over here, and that is I'm going to add this vintage looking star.
I'm on my way. Yes, I'm on my way. I'm on my way. I'm on my way.
I recently found this apothecary jar at Home Goods, and so I decided to use it as a little candy dish here. I found some patriotic jelly beans, and I will show you a close-up of one in a second. My 10-year-old was trying to make me laugh because he knew that I was filming. He just loves to be my little antagonist sometimes, and here I am letting him help me fill the jelly beans.
My love will shine.
Moving on to the living room now, I like to decorate these little mini shelves around my clock. And then this is my first time using this little patriotic bird. I found him thrifting for 99 cents, but I think he might have originally been from Hobby Lobby. And then these pillows I picked up from Walmart last year after the ones I had originally bought from the at-home store were apparently filled with feathers, and my husband is allergic to them. I had no idea. Next, I'm going to decorate the coffee table, and if you know me, you know that I usually like to do that with a tray. There's just something about how a tray kind of pulls everything together. The greenery in the picture was from Amazon, and I can link that below if you would like it. And then this candle was from Hobby Lobby. I have been looking for one like this with a hobnail. The scent is sugared bamboo, but to me, it smells more like a fresh, like melon scent for summer. And it is quite strong, so sometimes I close the lid on it just because it bothers me, but I'm kind of sensitive to those things. And then this duck was a find from a thrift store recently, so this will be my first time using him, and for that matter, it's my first time decorating with a duck. But I think I like it. I'm just going to use some little wood slices, the same kind I use for my tiered trays, to give them a little bit of height. This is a piece of that same kind of garland like you saw earlier that I had considered putting on my hutch. It was originally one long piece of garland, and I have been cutting it up into sections and just using it around. In a moment, I'll show you my corner fireplace. It's actually just an electric fireplace, and I decorated it off camera. But someday I would love to replace it with an actual stone fireplace. And while we're at it, I hope you won't mind if I ask you guys' opinion. What do you think about where I should put a stone fireplace in my living room? Do you think I should keep it in the corner it's in, or one of the corners? They're both pretty small, like these two front corners, so it really wouldn't work for a grand fireplace. I've also thought about putting it in place of where the built-in bookshelf is, because that always looks messy in my opinion anyway, so I would not miss it. So if you guys have any ideas for me, I would love to hear them. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you gained some decor inspiration, and I would like to wish you an early happy 4th of July. I hope you have a wonderful holiday with family and friends. Last year we had friends over, and I think the year before that we had friends over. In our little town we have a little carnival that goes on as well. It's not real expensive either, so that's always a plus. I'd love to know what you're doing for the 4th of July besides fireworks. I assume everybody goes to fireworks for the 4th of July. That's all I have for you today. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and as always, stay there.